Hey, in this video I'm going to glaze over a lot of details, but hopefully I'll give the major events of the Great Awakening. Well, the first thing that comes to mind while talking about the Great Awakening is the religious revival. Two of the most influential preachers were Jonathan Edwards and George Whitefield. Jonathan Edwards was one of America's greatest intellectuals, a theologian, and a Christian preacher. He delivered the sermon, "Sinners in the Hands of an Angry God." Like Edwards, George Whitefield was a preacher. He was known as the Prince of Preachers and one of the greatest revivalists the world has ever known. Unlike the Enlightenment, also called the Age of Reason, where thinkers emphasized logic, scientific observation, and factual explanation that engaged the use of the mind, the Great Awakening was a recall for faith that engaged the use of the heart. The Awakeners started to preach out in the field as the Enlightenment movement reduced church membership attendance. The revivals, often held in open air or under large tents, also called camp meetings, where thousands of people were gathering in woods for several days, experiencing a series of intense religious exercises. Some slaves as white people were hearers of the preacher's messages, and one of the beliefs of the revivals was all people are equal grew, and what started the idea of the abolition of slavery. Well, as a result of the Second Great Awakening, we have the emergence of new denominations like the Presbyterians and the Baptists, as a result of the emphasis on individual faith and salvation. Also, the appearance of a great number of churches, the unification of the American colonies as it spread through numerous preachers and revivals. The Great Awakening fueled the women's rights movement, the abolitionist movement, and the temperance movement, three events that are